Hi, Taurus. This is Jess, and these are the current energies around you guys for the month of October 2020. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Taurus, some of you are definitely disconnecting from a business partnership, a job, some type of career, and you're going to be moving forward probably by yourself, or there's some restructuring going on. I do see someone's getting sued. Someone is fighting for their money. Someone is fighting for a better opportunity of some sort. This could be happening to you as well, where you may have to pay more money than you expected in some kind of way when it comes to money. Okay. But I feel when it comes to career, business, finance, for some of you, you have someone that you can't necessarily trust, or there's some things that you found out and you're not saying anything about, right? If you have realized that someone's character is flawed, they're not who you thought they were, you're going to accept it. Whatever the problem is, like I was telling Aries, whatever their problem is, they're trying to fix it. They're trying to actively do something about it, them or someone around them. You are doing something different. You're not forcing anyone's hand. You're not trying to force a situation. You are going to fight for what belongs to you. You will put in a fight, whether they know it or not. Some people might get a letter in the mail later on. Someone might hear from your attorney. You're going to do it behind the scenes. It's that you could show them better than you could tell them type of thing. And I feel that you are very confident right now of who you are, where you're going, and what your abilities are. So you're not stressing about anything, or at least it doesn't appear that way to others. Now, I have to say, for some of you, though, if you do tarot or anything, it could be anything actually, but if it's tarot or some form of spiritual work, you may say to yourself, damn, I really did not think that I would be this successful. There's an opportunity to have success beyond measure when it comes to spiritual works of some kind. But again, it could be anything, particularly something that you have a natural ability to do, right? And something that possibly you pour out and give, almost like a service of some sort. But it could be a product, but it is something to aid, assist, and help, if that makes any sense. And so if you're thinking about starting something that aids, assists, and helps, and you may know deep down in your core that this is going to be the ticket, you may not even be really completely aware of just how much you're going to get out of this. Now, for some of you, you could be starting a new stream of income or something like that based around something that you already do. And this is your time. For some of you, you will realize yourself into a millionaire, into a very substantially financially set individual. Let's just say that. And for some of you, that may be the reason why you're leaving your job or moving out of one partnership into another, or something by yourself. Some of you will be doing this singularly by yourself, independent, and you're confident that it works well that way for you better rather than including other people. So that looks really good. You could also be doing something in secret, like you could be doing a business, doing something that people don't know about. Like your name could be attached to something, or you could own it, but no one knows. No one knows that you're doing this thing until bam, it comes out. That's kind of what I'm getting from this reading. Home life looks a little stressful. You have a lot going on, whether it's the neighbors around you, just responsibilities and obligations at home, people's demands upon you may be a little bit much, or at least it has been. But I do feel like you're letting that all go. This is kind of like let go and let God. Right? You're in that space. Some of you are taking care of yourself. You're getting back to your spa days. You're getting back to self-care in a big, big, big way. And I feel if there is whatever's happening in your home life, you're going to kind of accept that whatever this is, whatever I need to stop, whatever somebody needs to stop, whatever needs to be fixed, it's going to happen. And it may take time, and you're okay with that now. You're okay with that, okay? I just keep getting an energy where Taurus is okay with however the ball will bounce, okay? Because there's something internal in you that you just know. You just know that your time is now, and it's all going to be okay. So there's that. Let me know in the comment section below if you feel like, yes, I just know, or I can see, or things are becoming more clearer to me, that sort of thing. So let's get into love. Well, Taurus singles, I feel like for some of you, it looks like you probably are being, somebody might think that you're from a different country, that you're from foreign lands, that sort of thing, right? But you're holding back when it comes to love. You're not really putting yourself out there. For some of you, you could be a bit turned off too, Taurus singles. And I feel like there's a cycle wrapping up. You could be attracting people who have learned a lot of life lessons, and they are a bit emotionally challenged at this time. So you're holding back, they're holding back, and I feel like there could be growth here. Like you could be friends, you could develop into something more. But I feel because both parties could be holding back, this isn't really, it may not turn into anything because neither person is seeing another person. Does that make sense? Like, okay, neither person will appreciate an outside individual. So you have your things you're going through, they have their things, and neither of you are looking at each other as, the possibilities of what could be, right? So when it comes to love, Taurus singles, I'm not necessarily seeing a love developing. It can be a lot of flirting. And it's like communal flirting, right? So some of you may be engaging in some kind of social media connection or online dating sites, that sort of thing. And everyone is just in there kind of flirting and having a good time. You could be attracting people who are bisexual, people who are into different kinds of relationships. And when you get a taste of what's out there, it's like, oh no, some of you may have already experienced it, and that's why you're holding back, because it's like, I don't like what's out there. It's not my cup of tea. And some of you may start to feel like you're never going to find someone that works well with you. Okay. You could get some communication coming your way, but again, you're more focused on finances and career. It's not going to be easy to break your wall, Taurus, because again, you are a particular person that likes to move in a particular way. And if it doesn't look right, or if it doesn't feel right, if it's not showing consistency, then you're not going to waste your time. But I feel like even in that, because you know yourself so well, you're not going to completely say, no, love is not for me and I'm not going to have love. No, you just know that it's going to take some time. But in the meantime, you have other things that you can nurture and grow and work toward and realize for yourself. So you guys are taking the more mature, practical approach when it comes to love, and not just throwing yourself out there just for a good time, which sounds like a typical Taurus. But I believe Uranus is still retrograde, isn't it? So we'll see once it goes direct. Taurus couples. This is really simple. There's a child among you guys. And I don't mean a little baby or a physical little human. I mean, one of you are very childish, could be acting out, doing things all in the name of attention. Someone feels like you work too much. You work too much. You put more attention, effort, and focus in other areas and not them. They're not getting enough attention. They're not hearing from you. And they may create an argument, a fight, some type of fallout, all in the name of give me some attention. What the hell is going on with you? Why am I not hearing from you? Why haven't you called me? Or why haven't you tried to ... whatever that is. And because of it, I feel like this relationship is falling into a challenging place. Someone could be fighting, not over child support, but visitation, right? Someone works too much and they're not putting enough time and attention into the children, and that's a problem. Okay. Overall, this is the type of the ones I'm picking up on. You're stressed out over a love that is ending. Okay. I'm steering clear of like third party energy, but I have to tell you, you're reading. You got damn near every third party card that you can kind of pull out. And so we know what the whole storyline has been for Taurus for a while now, which is kind of avoiding the inevitable. Like if it happens, fine. If it doesn't, I know eventually I'm going to have to pull the trigger and make a decision, but I'm not ready yet. And that, obviously you shouldn't do anything until you're ready. But there's a sense of being stressed out, worried, having a lot of anxiety. Um, Either this is not coming together, not being able to come together, or someone is really juggling more than just you, or vice versa. You're doing this too, but someone could be juggling, and it's almost like, okay, you've lost. It looks like a breakup to me. So the two of you are broken up or at odds and not speaking at this time, and neither person is making the first move. Okay. Um, there's someone here who definitely wants this relationship to work, but it's not the most practical. It could be distance. It could be the fundamentals, the more practical areas of relationships that you need in order for a relationship to grow and work. That is the problem here, right? Someone's married. There's a huge difference between the two of you that makes it difficult to come together in a traditional way. Again, there could very well be someone is stuck in the other person's energy. They may not be cheating, they may not be stepping out of the relationship, but they're someone who still loves and is attached to one of you, which makes it difficult, I feel, to fully move on and move into this relationship. That's for a very small percentage of you, but for the most part, your person feels, and again, this can go vice versa, but your person feels like they're not getting the attention that they want. They're not getting the attention. And if they're acting out, being dramatic, it's all because they want attention. And they probably want to know what's going on with you because they may not buy the fact that you're working all the time. They may not also respect the fact that you handle things differently. You are not someone that just wants to tell every little feeling that you have. You have to go through your own process, and you may have someone who isn't buying that, or that's not what they want from you at this time. That's not going to make you change and just give in to what they want. It's actually going to make them stressed out even more because you're not going to give in. And so getting back to this place where almost like the two of you lived for each other and all that mattered was the love that you shared, may be a bit of a challenge. I see that there's an opportunity to work toward that again and try to get back to that place, okay? Because someone is completely devastated that they don't have you in their life, that you're not into them the way that you used to be. There's somebody's really feeling the effects of that. So in the extended, we're going to look at your person. How do they feel about you, the relationship? What do they want to tell you down inside? What challenges are they facing? What secrets are they keeping? Where do they want the relationship to go? And what will be the current energies around the two of you and overall the outcome? Also, Aries and Pisces, how do they feel about you? So if you're interested in that, click the link in the description box below. If you would like a personal read, click the link to my website so you can set something up. And if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Taurus.